This photo blew up on TikTok with almost 50,000 views. And the #1 comment I got was, can you make an in-depth tutorial about it? So today, let's do that. And the most important part about editing is at the end of the video, so I recommend you to watch it all the way through so you know exactly how to edit your photos the best way possible. Alright, here's the raw file. It looks flat and kind of boring. I always advise to shoot in RAW and not in JPEG because you get way more detail and editing capabilities in your photos. I make sure the lines are straight in the image, and I want my subject, in this case the green, I want it to be center in my photo. And here's a quick tool you can use. It's right there. I want this photo to be straight, let's say. I place it here, I hold it, and I go to the next place which I want straight, and then you release it and your photo is that straight. So now that we have the right framing, we go over to exposure and contrast. So I want to decrease the lighting a tiny bit to make it a bit more darker. It's a bit overexposed. Then I would like to add a bit more contrast. Then I take down my highlights and I light my shadows up a bit. You see I'm already getting that dreamy look that I'm looking for. I want a bit less white and a bit more blacks. So this is before and this is after with only those settings. So next up, the color, and not the color editing, but just to add a bit more vibrance in the image. The settings I'm using here would not always work on your image. It always depends on the lighting, the colors, and the moment of day you're shooting. So now we go to the colors. So I start with the reds. There's a lot of red in here and I want to enhance it a bit more. Then the orange. Now I really want sunset type of look in this photo, even though it's not a sunset, but I don't care. I just want it. Now the yellows, I want the yellows to be a bit more orange. The greens, I want to get the greens more orangey look, so I take it out a bit. Next up is the blues. I want a bit less of this and a bit more a different color. Purples are getting out. Pink is also getting out there. And then the last part, the best part. We add a mask. We light it up a tiny bit. We add a bit of color. We add another one like this. And we add another one like this, so we keep the middle in the light, make it a bit more dark. And then I add the color profile modern too. So that's exactly how I edited this photo. And if you have any questions, just let me know in the comment. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.